Hello students, today in this video I will explain about how to use that clinical thermometer and the precautions to be taken about this clinical thermometer. So whenever we are using this thermometer, since a mercury is there inside, so we have to take care, because if by chance we consume this mercury, it is a toxic for our body. So we have to take some extra precaution. At the same time, we have to take some necessary steps when we are using it. Suppose this is a clinical thermometer. This clinical thermometer, it ranges from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, because the human body temperature does not increase above this 42 degrees Celsius or does not go down below this 35 degrees Celsius. Actually, the normal body temperature is about 37 degrees Celsius. That is why clinical thermometer, since it is used for measuring our human body temperature, its range is from 35 to 42 degrees Celsius. Now, this is the bulb where it contains the mercury, and there is a capillary tube inside. Capillary tube means a small tube inside. There is a curve here, and this curve we call it the king. It is made because so that this mercury never comes below this king. It always remains above this king. So it is some curve is there, then this mercury will never come below this king. It will always remain above the king. So when we use it, what are the necessary steps that we should follow? The first one is we have to wash this thermometer with some antiseptic solution. Antiseptic solution. We have to wash this thermometer nicely. We have to wash it even before using also and after using also. We have to wash it nicely. It is because some germs may remain attached on the surface of this thermometer, and generally we use this thermometer inside our mouth. So if that germs enters inside our mouth or into our body, then we may feel sick. To prevent that one, we have to wash it nicely with some antiseptic solution. That is the first step that we should do whenever we are using this clinical thermometer. The second step, what we have to do is hold the thermometer firmly. You should hold this thermometer always this side, never this side in the bulb. We should never touch this bulb. It contains mercury. At the same time, it is a small one. It may break also. At the same time, it contains mercury here. So we should hold this one as a whole. This body, we call it the stem of the mercury. Stem. Suppose this is the mercury, this pan is the mercury, this side is the bulb. So we should hold it in this way. This side only, never in the bulb. And it should give a few jerk. Jerk means hold this thermometer in this way, this side, in the stem side. Then we give a jerk like this, so that this mercury column, it falls below this 35 degrees Celsius. So before using it, we should put a jerk on that thermometer so that this thermometer goes below 35 degrees Celsius. Somewhere say mercury has come up to here. After that, this bulb of the thermometer, this one, this part, either we put it just below our tongue or we put it inside our armpit. And we should keep it for about 2 minutes. Then the body temperature, according to that body temperature, the mercury will expand, because any substance when it come in contact with hot or when temperature increases, due to that it expands. And here the mercury will also expand when it becomes hot. So when this mercury expands, and when we take out after about 2 minutes, and suppose say this mercury has reached up to here, say exactly up to 37 degrees Celsius, and when we see it that the mercury level has risen up to this 37 degrees Celsius, that means our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. It is normal. It may be more than this or it may be less than this. So according to this rise of mercury levels and according to this measurement, we take the temperature of the body. whenever we are observing this level of mercury inside the capillary tube, just to take the measurement, we should never hold this mercury vertically. Never hold the mercury vertically. We should always hold it horizontally like this. And when we hold it in this way, and then we can take the measurement. So these are the precautions that we should take while taking reading of this mercury. Then the next number 2 point is to take some precaution while we are handling this mercury. What are those precautions? Number 1, as I told you, before using the thermometer and after using the thermometer, we should always wash it. And if some solution or water remains on the surface, then we should rub it with a cotton or say soft cloth. We should clean it or dry it. Then we should keep it nicely. So we should wash it. First thing is we should wash it before use and after use. The second point is, whenever we are taking the reading of the thermometer, as I have already told you, we should hold the thermometer horizontally and never vertically. We should hold the thermometer horizontally in this way, and we should hold it in the stem part, not in the bulb part. The third one, when we are holding or when we are using this thermometer, we should take care that this thermometer does not get stuck on the hard object. If this part stuck on the hard object, then it may break and this mercury may come out. It is not only this part, even this part also, it is made up of glass, it may break and thermometer may come out. So we should take that extra precaution so that it does not get stuck to some hard object. The next step, that means the next point to remember, is that while handling this thermometer, we should never dip this thermometer inside a boiling water. Inside a boiling water. Boiling water, its temperature is much above 42 degrees Celsius. So when we dip this thermometer in the boiling water, this mercury level it will rise since the temperature is more, and due to the expansion of this mercury, it may break. This thermometer may break. So we should never dip in a hot water or in a boiling water. And the last point is, we should never keep this thermometer directly in the sunlight. Even when any object kept in the sunlight, it becomes hot. Even this thermometer will also becomes hot. And if temperature goes above this 42 degrees Celsius, the same thing will happen. This mercury, it will expand and it will burst. This stem will get burst, or since it is made up of glass, it will break and mercury may come out of this. So these are the precautionary measures that we should take while using the thermometer and while handling the thermometer. Okay, so in the next video I will explain about the transfer of heat. There are 3 conditions, or under 3 conditions it transfers. Those things we'll discuss in the next class. Okay.